Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Tetay Forever Grateful. But in this video, we're not gonna do cooking, but we're gonna talk about something. Ang topic na to ay medyo sensitive, na kung saan usually individuals have this or feel this way. So ang topic na to is about depression. Ano nga ba ang depression? Ano nga ba ang symptoms at ang sanhi nito? So let's listen to the video according to psychology.
Depression is a disorder that afflicts over 10% of the world's population, but we as a society know little about it. Stereotypes tell us that depressed people are weak, unless they happen to be a tortured artist. It can be difficult to understand depression because it's invisible. It's a disorder defined by thoughts, behaviors, and feelings, rather than obvious symptoms like vomiting, rashes, or fever. Those who have experienced depression are all too familiar with comments from misguided friends such as snap out of it or just get up and do something. Even those with depression might have a hard time understanding what they are experiencing, and they often blame themselves for not being able to snap out of it. To understand what depression really is, we need to talk about symptoms. First of all, depression has symptoms related to how someone feels. These symptoms include nearly constant feelings of sadness, anger, guilt, or hopelessness. Next, there are symptoms related to behavior. They include social withdrawal, a lack of energy, low motivation, poor concentration, sleep problems, or significant changes in appetite. Finally, symptoms related to thoughts include poor self-esteem, thoughts of suicide, and loss of interest in regular activities. Symptoms of depression must last at least 1 week, and they are often cyclical. This means that the symptoms can come and go over a period of months or years. A person who experiences depression once is likely to have future episodes. It can be difficult to think of these thoughts, feelings, and behaviors as symptoms. To many of us, because they are in our head, they can seem like decisions. It can seem like someone who is depressed has chosen to be lazy and sleep all day, or they have decided to stop spending time with friends because they have a bad attitude. But remember, what's in our head isn't imaginary. Our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by a complex series of chemicals in our brains. The exact causes of depression are poorly understood, but we have an idea of factors that influence the illness. We know that changes to hormones in the brain, called neurotransmitters, can have a major effect on depression. Many medications used in the treatment of depression work by increasing the levels of these neurotransmitters. We also know that genetics play an important role in depression. People who have a family history of depression are more likely to experience the disorder. Just because your parents had depression doesn't mean you necessarily will, but the chances are greater. Finally, we know that environmental factors play a role in depression. Living in poverty, experiencing a traumatic event, or other stressful situations may trigger the disorder. That being said, depression does not always have a clear trigger, which often leads to a person not understanding why they feel so down. Treatment for depression usually includes psychotherapy and medication. Either can work on its own, but a combination of both medication and therapy has been found to be the most effective. In summary, depression is a disorder that's widespread but poorly understood. The symptoms can negatively affect a person's thoughts, feelings, and behavior to a debilitating degree. However, treatments that include medication, psychotherapy, or a combination of the two can help to manage to eliminate the symptoms of depression.
So, malinaw na ba kung ano yung depression? Sometimes we have this, but we tend to deny in ourselves. We keep on saying, I can do this. You fight alone. But anyway, in this video guys, I have few clips from different people who have been through depression. And I asked them, ano yung solusyon or how do you guys fight depression in yourself? So, manood kayo. Baka you can get some tips and encouragement how to overcome your depression. Remember, you are not alone. So let's hear from them.
My My name is Airene Mae Buenaflor, 24 years old from the Philippines. So, how do I fight depression? So, na-experience ko na pong ma-depress when I was like, when the time na parang wala pa akong Lord, wala pa akong God. Siguro kilala ko, alam ko na may Diyos, pero wala akong personal relationship sa Kanya. So, feel ko yung depression na lahat na lang in my own strength, ginagawa kong isang bagay, in my own strength, pinipilit kong isang bagay, kahit pala hindi yun will ng Diyos para sa akin. Parang nakakapagod, nakaka-depress. So, na-experience ko yun na, but then when I become like, when I have relationship with God, dun ko lang na-experience na stress-free, masaya ka lang, na despite sa mga maraming you're in the midst of problems, difficulties in life, struggles in life, but then you have the joy in your heart, the peace, the hope that alam mong may Diyos na alam mo na magiging okay din ang lahat. So, doon na-overcome ko yung depression. When sometimes I feel sad, I just cried it out to the Lord and pray to God. And after that, I feel better. And so, really now, I'm so thankful that I've known God. I've known who is He. He is able, He is good, He is great, He is mighty, He is powerful. He is our fortress, our strength, our healer. So, hindi na ako nag-worry kasi nga, sabi sa Bible, do not worry. Kasi nga, pag nag-worry ka, it is an insult to God. So, kasi insult yun kay God. He is able. So, why worry? So, yun lang. I fight my depression with the help of God through praying and be positive that God is able. Kung ano man pinagdadaanan mo ngayon, hindi yan forever. And i-embrace mo lang yung mga pinagdadaanan mo ngayon, and for sure, may matutunan ka. Kasi na-experience natin yung lahat ng yan, ng mga struggles, dahil may gusto ipa-learn sa atin ang ating Panginoon. So, kapit lang, have faith, and have hope in God.
Hello everyone, I would like to say something about depression, a major crisis that the world is experiencing today. I'm so grateful that I've been blessed by God through His will and His commandments. I've been able to follow His words, and through this, I've handled the obstacles and trials in this life, especially nowadays that the pandemic is causing people anxiety and hopeless. Depression nowadays is very rampant since people loses their jobs, considering that we are far away from them, that you cannot help our family in finances. It makes us worry, it makes us uneasy. So the most powerful thing that you can do right now is to pray to God, that we still hold on to His promises, that He will answer and guide us through prayers. So every time we feel depressed, the key word for everything is God.
Depression is the number one enemy of an OFW. So I'm finding a way how to fight my depression through number one, through praying and reading Bible. Number two, I'm spending my time of cooking, especially baking. And my last option is I went out with my friends having fun outside. For example, going to beach, watching movie and talking to my friends, family and friends in Philippines.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Ako nga po pala si CJ Sabiano, isang dating naging ka-cell group po ni Ate Christy. At paano ko daw po na-overcome ang isang depression? Alam niyo kasi minsan may dumadating sa ating buhay na hindi inasahan na pangyayari na grabe, kung sabihin ng ibang tao, yung hindi na nila nakikain, naitutulog, overthinking na sila. At dumating ako sa point na yon. Pero alam nyo, mahirap yung nasa ganong sitwasyon talaga, kasi muntik-muntik kang mabaliw, hindi ka makakain, sobrang pag-iisip. Alam mo yun, yung tipong hopeless ba? Pero kung hindi mo kasi lalabanan yun, mababaliw ka, mamatay ka, or magpapakamatay ka, kung ano pa man ang mangyari. Yun yung mga possible na mangyari pag hindi mo nilabanan ang depression. Nilabanan ko ang depression way through nagdadasal, nag-isip ako ng tama, tinama ko yung sarili ko, yung pagkakamali ko na yon, at pinatunayan ko sa lahat. Ang importante lang naman dun kasi labanan mo kung ano yung humihila sa'yo pababa. Kasi pag nagpatalo ka, syempre pag nahila ka na pababa, wala na. Mas maganda yung think positive para hindi ka bumagsak sa depression, you know. Kasi mahirap talaga ang depression. Yung iba pa nga nagpapagamot sa psychiatrist, kaya hindi naman ako dumating sa point na ganun. So papasalamat ako kay Lord kasi nalabahan ko siya through prayers, sa tamang pag-iisip lang, at kasama na rin yung mga gabay ng ating mga magulang. At sa mga may papayo ko lang sa mga nagdadaan sa depression, labanan niyo yan. Depression lang yan eh. Huwag niyo siyang tambayan, you know. Kasi sabi nga nila, ang talo. So be a winner. Talunin nyo ang depression. Maraming salamat po.
Kumusta po tayong lahat? Lalo na ngayon sa panahon ng krisis. Depression. Para sa akin po, yung depression ay isang silent killer. Dahil kung hindi mo kayang dalhin ang problema mo, yung iba ang nasa isip mo, yung magpakamatay, kung ano na lang. Kasi ako, paano ko nalagpasan ang depression? Unang-una, nagpe-pray ako kay God. Pangalawa, nakikinig ako ng worship song, o yung mga kung anong music na para sa akin nakakatulong para hindi ko maisip yung mga problema ko. Eka nga, sabi nila, laban lang, beshi. Tatag lang, lakas ng loob. Para malagpasan mo ang lahat. Kasi hindi ito ibibigay ni God kung hindi mo kaya. Para sa akin, kailangan ko mag-diet. Determination, intention, exercise, trust sa mga plan ni God sa akin. Have faith. Yun ang pinaka malakas kong hinahawakan. Kailangan kong mag-diet.
Hi guys, kamusta? Kamusta tayo lahat dyan? How is your mental health? This time, let me share to you these informations about problems na nararanasan natin ngayon in the midst of pandemic, this crisis, no? Yung COVID-19. And this information was also shared by our governor in Cavite, John P. Cremoya, si Gov. Pogi. So, this info, he was shared this info in his FB page, no? So, i-share ko lang din sa inyo. How is your mental health in the midst of COVID-19, this time of pandemic? So, mga kapatid, it is natural to feel sad, no? Amid the pandemic because of the disruption in our normal lives, the isolation, and also the threat of this dangerous disease. But everyone must also acknowledge their feelings, whether it is good or bad, so that people must also be mindful of other people's feelings and refrain from invalidating these emotions. Mga kapatid, yung mga nararanasan po natin ngayon, no, yung depression, yung anxiety, that is not a joke. Totoo po siya. Totoo po siyang nangyayari sa buhay ng tao. At nakakalungkot lang dito na yung ibang mga tao na nakakaranas noon ay hindi kayang malagpasan, no, yung mga bagay na iyon. But this time po, no, paano ba natin malalagpasan or malalabanan or ma-overcome itong mga problema to, this anxiety and depression, or how do I overcome this? So, meron po akong tatlong ditong bagay para ma-overcome natin siya. Unang-una is establish some structure with a routine in your day-to-day lives. So, personally po, ang practical na ginagawa ko every morning po is yung if I have a problem, if I feel depressed, no, ay listening to gospel music, yung worship song, no. Nakatulong siya sa akin para talagang maging magaan yung bigat o yung problema na nararamdaman ko. Kasi kahit nag-iisa ka, if you have the Lord in your life, no, hindi mo kayang gawin yung bagay na alam niyang hindi karapat-dapat at ito'y malaking kasalanan kung gagawin mo. So, listening to gospel, and if you have more time, why not reading your Bible? Yes, reading His promises, no, na hindi ka nag-iisa, that you are not alone at the end of the day. So, ang practical na ginagawa ko every morning is devotion. So, ginagawa ko siya every morning para bago magsimula ang araw ko, I assure to it na guided ako ng Panginoon sa lahat ng gagawin ko. Pangalawa po is find a fulfilling activity such as gardening, baking, and exercising. Tsaka marami pang iba, yung mga pagkakaabalahan natin. At ako, ginagawa ko aside from my devotion is exercising, no, every afternoon, and swimming if I have more time. Pangatlo po is, at pinaka-importante po sa lahat, is open up to people around you and acknowledge your feelings, and so that you may be able to address them properly. No, mga kapatid, no, mga kaibigan, hindi normal lang at hindi masama ang pagiging mahina, no? Kaya kailangan natin ng tao, meron tayo dapat outlet. We should have friends, no, na pagsasabihan natin ng problema natin, ng mga saloobin natin. Sila dapat yung pagsabihan natin. Huwag nating i-isolate ang sarili natin. We should not be selfish sa ating mga sarili. We should have friends to tell about our emotions, our thoughts, no? Kasi sila yung makakatulong sa atin. At by that, magiging magaan yung magiging pakiramdam natin, no? Kaya dapat kapatid, kapit lang. Kapit, kapatid.
It is true that pandemic time brought us into difficult situations. Lalo na sa mga OFW at sa mga taong nawala ng work, family problem, utang, relationships, at finances. Iisip natin saan tayo kukuha ng pansuporta at lalo na kung may nagkakasakit sa ating pamilya. And that's the start when feeling we're empty, sad, angry, and all mixed emotions na lahat na kung saan nagtagpo-tagpo right into our brain. We tend to fight alone. We thought the battle is ours and it feels like the whole world is in our shoulder. Are not alone. Maraming mga tao ang nakakaramdam ng depresyon. If you are listening to the video or the short clips of the people who have shared their solutions, how to overcome or how do they fight their depressions. Guys, these are the people who have been through tough times, struggled. What you are thinking, what you are feeling right now, they've been feeling too. Yet, they do not give up. They know how to overcome their depressions. Do not isolate yourself from God and from the people whom you think makakatulong sa'yo. Problems and struggles are always everywhere, but it is just only temporary. The more problems, the more you hold on. The more struggles, the more you need to hold on. Kaya the Lord is with you. He will not fail you. So thank you again, viewers, for watching my video, and I hope you get something from this, and I hope this will encourage you to move on and go on with your life. Depression is just nothing if the Lord is with you. So kapit lang.
May your praises live in every word.